Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, I should say. It's actually afternoon time. It's a late one today. Sorry, folks. Been busy this morning. I hope you guys can see me well. I can't quite see. There's a lot of sun going on here. All right, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday started off really well. Ended up in a disaster. Let me explain. So I started off the day. I was leading up to dinner time. I only had about 400 calories in my body. All right, made some good choices, had my fruit, had my vegetables, had my protein, the whole thing, you know, the works like we usually do. So that was good news. Going up to dinner is where it went downhill, and that kind of set things up for the evening. So let me explain. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I think you guys, well, some of you might have seen my video. I did document it where my wife had bought some Scottish meat pies. So we were trying some Scottish meat pies. They were saying it's from people from Scotland that moved here to Canada, and they sell their stuff. And very, very popular shop. And they were delicious, okay? But I had two, and that was it. Now, yesterday, well, whenever we ordered those, I remember her, she asked me, is there anything else I'd like to try from Scotland? So I was looking through the list. I said, oh, they have these sausage rolls. I said, let's give that a try. So we ordered a bunch of sausage rolls, and yesterday was the day we were trying it. All right, so my wife asked me, how many do you want? I said, just give me two. So I had two sausage rolls, came with some mashed potatoes and some carrots. Okay, not a big heap full of mashed potatoes, just a small dose of mashed potatoes, about 200 calories worth, and then some vegetable carrots. So far so good. Now I don't know how many calories are in these sausage rolls, but I would have guessed they're about, it's hard to tell, right? So but in my head I was telling myself it must be about 250, maybe 300. So I said I'll have two. Between that, I'm gonna be just under 1,200 for the day. Fantastic. All right, here's where it went downhill. They were incredible. They were amazing. I don't remember the last time I had a sausage roll that was that good. I devoured my two. I absolutely destroyed them. And then everybody was eating theirs, and then we had some leftovers. I said, you know what, I'll take one more. I took one more. And then I said, oh, I really want one more, but I'm gonna stop. Be good, so I did stop. Then my wife, she was eating, and then she was done. She's about to throw out her plate, and she's got like half of one left. I said, give me that half, don't waste that. So I took that. Then my son's turn, he was done, and he had about a quarter of one. All right, give me that. I ate that. So I ended up having, where I wanted two, I ended up having nearly four. Let's say I had four of them. Oh my God, were they ever good? So good. And so I said, oh man, so I had about 1,000 calories just there. Plus I had 200 for my mashed potatoes, say 50 for the carrots. So that's 1,250 right there. Oh my God, plus my meal. So then I went online, because there's no packaging with this stuff. So I don't know how many calories exactly it is. And then I went online and I actually found the place that makes it, and they had their calorie count on there. I was surprised, normally they wouldn't have that. Each one of those rolls were 450 calories. So I actually ate about 2,000 calories right there, plus about the 400 or 500 I had before that. And so I was saying at 2,500, and you know what? It kind of annoyed me. It was really good anyways. I think I'm losing my phone here. 1 second here. Let's see if I can prevent a big problem here. So it was still really good, but now all of a sudden I went, crap. I went from having a good day to all of a sudden the day's a scratch. I was annoyed with myself, and then had a bunch of water, right? Always drink water, that's what I do. If I eat bad, I try to drink as much water as I can. And then, and that was it for the evening. So around 8:30, no, around 8 o'clock, I remembered that I forgot to gas up my car, and I'm gonna have to have an early morning the next day. So, all right, get my clothes back on, go out, start gassing up. Well, I ended up stopping, and I got some food. Why? I don't know. Did I need the food? No, I didn't need the food, but I did it like it was automatic. Like, that's just what I do. And I ate it, and then I felt like an idiot afterwards eating it. I went from having a fantastic day to probably eating about 3,500 calories. I had about 1,000 calorie meal. It was crazy. I didn't even need it. So anyway, so that's what yesterday was all about. It was a very odd day. It was, first off, dinner. was wonderful. By the way, I'm not upset about that. I was annoyed yesterday, but that was and I don't eat that stuff very often. I probably won't have any more till for another year or two again. So okay, so be it. But that meal that I had afterwards, what the hell was that? Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was weird. And today I feel better. I feel better. Last night I felt stupid. And not only that, I ate a meal like at 9 p.m., which means I had to sleep kind of almost sitting up because I have my reflex thing. And so odd. What a weird day. So yeah, so I wrecked yesterday. So that was bad. That being said, this morning I've been punishing myself for it. So I had a coffee this morning. And other than that, I've had 3 of my big bottles of water, and that's it. And I think it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock right now. And that's it. And then tonight we're supposed to have some ham with some vegetables, and I forget what else. Now my wife said that she wants me to try something new, so I don't know what that means. It usually means that she tried baking something, and that's okay. If it's right after dinner, it's okay. If my calories are I mean, their calories are gonna be great. I had a coffee. I'm going to dinner with like 100 calories. So I have some room there if ever she gives me. Usually she makes healthy versions of stuff that she wants me to try. I think I know she's been talking about some kind of healthy lemon bread without using any sugars, without using any, something else. So maybe I'll have a slice of that, and I should be good. Like it should be a day I'm under 1,000 calories to make up for some of yesterday's mess. That's it. That's all I had, guys. I don't know what the hell happened there, but we'll survive, and let's try not to do that too often. And I'm using that a little bit as a lesson. And as crazy as it was doing that last night, what really got me is the fact that for dinner, I went for thirds and fourths and this and that. Like I was hungry. I was still hungry. I was just still hungry. So yeah. So it's been officially 2 weeks, by the way, today that I've been off at Saxenda since my last shot. And yeah, I'm doing okay, but I do feel hungrier. Now, whether or not that has anything to do with Saxenda, I'm not sure, but I do feel hungrier than I did last time. This is where I would start up again, and I had lost quite a bit of weight by starting up Saxenda one more time. I'm not saying I'm planning on starting Saxenda. I'm not. I'm trying to see if I can do it on my own, and if I can't and I fail, then I'll start up Saxenda again. So that's still the plan. I didn't weigh myself today. No, why would I do that? It was terrible. So I keep seeing the camera move slightly. And yeah, but I'm very aware of what I did yesterday was wrong, and I'm paying the price for it this morning. Woke up starving because I ate so much food. My body's like, okay, cool, let's do this again. This was fun. Let's go back to 360. No, sir. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, and continue doing this, and let's see how we manage after Saxenda, if life after Saxenda is going to be good. I read a story today on the forum, one of my Facebook forums, where there's a girl that lost 60 pounds with Saxenda, and she's been off it for a little while, and then she goes, I feel like I put on weight, so I weighed myself this morning, and she put on 40 pounds, and she's just super discouraged. So we don't want to do that, right? So we got to stay on top of things, and I mean, I've been that guy forever, so I get it. But try to be on top of it. You make a mistake, you make up for it, and you keep staying active. We're trying, folks. We're trying. Anyways, I wish you all the best. I'll see you guys tomorrow.